Hello everyone, Frankie Day here. Okay folks, today on YouTube I have a special shout out for Chris of Alex Modeling and a Waffle. Along with the Waffle I'll have an update of my status of my group builds I'm doing. And right now we're in the beginnings of this YouTube presentation, fellas. I received this in the middle of the day from Chris of Alex Modeling. A very hearty and very gracious thank you, Chris and Alex, for this wonderful kit here. This here, folks, is a Supermarine S6B, and this is the same kit that's being used on my group build. And for the graciousness, the kind heart of Chris across the pond, he gave me this kit. He bought 6 examples of this, of 1/72 scale. This is a Supermarine S6B. This is the same. I believe this is the same kit that Chris and Alex are doing on my group build, and it's a very small aircraft it is, and a very, very historical airplane indeed she really is. And I want to have fun building this little gem. This is a gem of a kit. It's by Airfix. No decals comes with it, no problem at all, folks. I can make that happen. And they gave me a copy of the instructions too, which is very, very straightforward, very simple. And Chris did a wonderful job of copying the instructions for me. This looks like it's an old kit, and I love them old. Okay, guys, in the beginnings of the instructions of this kit here, like always, it has icons. It tells you how to construct the kit, history, and steps and everything, as follows. And there's not much on this thing to build. To tell you the truth, guys, it can be built in no time. A plane like this by a novice can be built in a matter of minutes. This here will take me about a good couple weeks to build. So this airplane here is no different than it is in this scale or this small. It's no different than it is with the ones that only do build. So this is a wonderful kit here. I'm enjoying this very much for looking at it. And I'm going to add this to my stash, and perhaps real soon. Matter of fact, around the corner, I'll make a dedication build for Chris and Alex Modeling using this here aircraft. Now right here, folks, is get the blur out of the camera right here. Is a 3-view picture. I clicked this picture of the aircraft itself, and how it looks when it's finished. So anyway, folks, this is the beginnings of the construction of the kit. It has the instructions on it and the paint schedules. Everything's added on it, and it's going to be a very simple kit indeed. It is, folks. And my heart goes out to Chris and Alex. They're very wonderful people. And very generous, like that of our Freddie Duarte and our Colonel Red Tommy, and the rest of you great fellows, very generous. And I thank you again, Chris, for this here airplane. And my wife, she likes them small like that. I gave her a couple small ones I built. Matter of fact, it was it's on Aaron Newland's trainer group build, my SNJ that I've done. I gave her one of those. I gave her that kit to put on her little knick-knack thing she has, and also like I had a small Spitfire too I gave her, and so this one here will be added to her collection too as well. So she's kind of getting involved in my. And my mom said, "Oh, I like them when they're small things. They get too big, too hard to handle, you know." And so small is good. One thing good about small, they don't hoard up that much space. So actually, you can build a whole flotilla of these things on that scale. And again, Chris and Alex, thank you very much, dear sir. Thank you very much. And God love you guys for this. And I'm very honored to you. Okay, guys. Right now we'll go back to the Waffle. For today's Waffle, I'm going to have 3 videos back to back. First video is going to be introduction to card modeling. I'm going to do this right. I figured out pretty well how I'm going to present this. That can be done on this webcam right here. It's been done on my camera behind me. So I'm going to position out of my workbench, and we'll go through the parts contents of the kit, how it's done, and I'll explain the theory of card modeling. And right after that, I have my Junkers 88 for Panzer, styrene Panzer's German bomber group build. I'll have that presented after that. And I have my Winnie Bay and my historical group build. I'll have a video posted of that. Now for the final paint schedule of my Seamaster, I'm going to start that this evening, folks. I lost a couple days from behind from the workbench. I had to work, and take care of a few things and honey-do lists here and there and get things squared away. Kind of took away from the model bench, so you guys know how it is. So you wait for the bench, you get behind. So, like I say, no foot race here. Modeling should be stressful. It should be very enjoyable. It's designed to soothe the savage beast in yourself, and it's made to enjoy. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So, right now, all the work is all finished, all done. And I was greeted with this wonderful kit today. Came in the mail from Chris and Alex across the pond. And thank you, boys. I love you guys. And I should have, I'll finish up my group builds here. When I finish up the group builds going on here, I should have them probably, I'll say probably by the end of this week, I should have all my builds all done. Seamaster to be finished, to be my second entry. For Razzie 76 and Chancellor of North Wales. And that'd be my second entry. I have that finished. I have my Junkers 88 finished. I have my Winnie Bay all finished. Only thing I have left, which is no big deal, is hanging in there like my USS Arizona, is my Cessna Songbird, my Bobcat, my T-50 model. I'll probably squeeze that in probably pretty soon, probably another couple weeks from now. But right now I want to follow everything's schedule, so I want to get these group builds out of the way so I can start doing some card model work and post them here to you great guys on YouTube. And so right after this presentation here, guys, I'm going to go ahead and make my presentation and introduction to card modeling. And I might get you guys interested. If you guys are interested in card models, I'll send you some your way. Yeah, I'm quite sure you guys will like it. Once they're built, guys, I mean, they build much more in plastic. They're addicting. They're addicting as a candy bar. I mean, they're cheap, and a lot of modelers that build plastic kits like us, for general, are kind of withered away with the cost of plastic, skyrocketing cost of plastic, and a lot of people like to have a tendency to lean to another direction, do a cheaper modeling. So card modeling is it. And card modeling is free, folks, right on the internet. All you gotta do is get an internet and look for the manufacturer like Modelres, Fly Model, JMP, Answer. All these kits were published in Poland, and these are called pirate kits. I'm a member of papermodels.com, and papermodels.com will not tolerate pirate kits because they feel it's taking money away from the designer. But if the kit's out of print, the designer don't care. He made his money. It's there for people to enjoy. So I'm kind of negative towards that response on papermodels.com, not being able to build pirate card models. See, pirate card models, folks, is a card model that you download on a website. Instead of you go out there paying for it for the same kit, you get it for nothing. So they call that pirate kits. When you get anything free off the internet and you build it on a form right there, they call that pirate kits, and they won't tolerate it. So they don't mind you when it's already built already. That's what I don't understand. When it's built already, they don't mind if you present it on there as on the forms, or once the model's completed. But other than that, they call pirate kits. So me, that don't scare me a bit. I can build all the pirate kits I want, build them here, and show them to you fellas. That's what I'm going to be doing real shortly. So anyway, folks, after this video right here, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my new camera behind me. I'm going to go ahead and make a step-by-step instructional tutorial view of the introduction of card modeling and explain how card modeling is done. And I'll use a couple of my card model kits as an example of what they look like when they're finished. So I'm pretty certain that you fellas get a good charge out of that. And I'm not trying to get rid of plastic models. I love plastic. I'm a styrene man. I love my plastic. And I was just trying to get a little break from plastic while I go back into card modeling, because card modeling is calling on me all the time, and I got thousands upon thousands of them, so I need to get a couple going. So I know you guys are pretty interested in card models. So if you guys check my builds in the past on my channel, you'll see how those things build up. I mean, these things they build into very exceptional models, and you can baffle everybody with them. Everybody's, oh, no, ain't no way that thing's made out of plastic, made out of paper. That thing is made out of plastic. And so yeah, pick it up and look at it and feel it. And they go, by George, it is plastic. It is paper. Man, I had no idea it looked like it's plastic to me. So they look just as good as plastic, and they build just as good as plastic. I think they're better than plastic. And a lot cheaper, too, and they're free. So anyway, most guys, we don't, in the United States of America, card modeling used to be pretty much the norm, and it was pretty popular. With the advent of both wood and plastic in general, that the event of card modeling kind of phased out. So actually, even today, as I speak right now in this YouTube presentation I'm doing, card modeling in European countries are a mainstay. Like Poland, most kits are made in Poland from Polish designers. I mean, their designers are like rocket scientists, how they can design something like that. So with the paper models, you're more or less dealing with cones, hexagons, folds, bends, and it's all there. And when they're assembled like that of the real airplane. They come in segments and sections. So when you're building a fuselage, you got one section here. You'll see it as I present this card kit to you, how it's done. And using my Westland Whirlwind over here, which I showed in my last video I did as a throw-in, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So anyway, guys, let's wrap this video here. So please stay tuned. I'm going to have an introduction to my to card modeling, and it'll be try to make as long videos as I can on this thing. That'll give me time to upload and prepare for the other two videos I'll be posting. So after I get that out of the way, so stay tuned for my Junkers 88 of Styrene Panzer's German Bomber Group build, featuring my 1/32 scale Rebelle Germany Junkers 88, and also my Lindbergh 1954 classic Winnie Mae, while they post the famous wide world flight record aircraft. And the design, I'll be going ahead and do the paintwork on my Seamaster, and probably by the end of this week it'll be all finished. And I should have a lot of these other ones finished too. So once I get that, get my Junkers 88 all sanded down and primed for the last primer. The rest of the parts of the car, no filling at all, so just put together and give another final priming and go ahead and prepare for the final paint schedule on it, which is going to be hollow brown on the bottom. It's going to be short screen on top, and also Dunker gun on top. Instead of using the midstone with white and black swirls that's on the box top, I like the old Germany RLM colors they used. And but when they may be all white, the decals finish up the model because it's all there. It makes that model so easy and quick to build. Even painting, all you gotta do is assemble it, prime it, paint it all white. Once the white dries, apply your decals and gloss it up, and voila, you're done. So once I get those builds out of the way, fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and start my card modeling. And when I take a break from card modeling a little bit, I go back, switch back to styrene again, so back and forth. So I'll keep you guys entertained. I got a lot of stuff coming up. This year's still young, and so I get some more time right here. I'm gonna try to go down to the basement down below and take even my little man cave out of here. I'll start taking some pictures of all my stash behind me and around the corner, and other end down below, and down in the basement, up in the attic, out in the spring house. I got one hell of a hobby shop here. And you're looking at 50 years of accumulation of models that I've accumulated and never put together. And some have been added recently from more kits I bought recently. So my stash is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Right behind me, I got about 400 or 500 kits behind me, and they ain't counting the ones I got on the floor here. So my wife, she already ever comes back here, says, Frank, I'm afraid to come back here. I'm afraid I'm going to break something. Says, this domain is all yours. You keep it clean. Do what you got to do. And that's exactly what I do. I keep this area clean. And nobody comes back here but me and my little dog. And so I'm pretty happy and content back here. And I just haven't been in the mauling bench that much because I've been working and taking care of stuff around the house and taking care of priorities and business and such. So I'm feeling pretty good. For a man my age, I'm still working. And my wife wants to retire. I said, honey, I can't retire. I said, hell, you know, I make $760 a month for the rest of my life off Uncle Sam, just on my pension. You can't live that much money. 40, 50 years ago you could. Nowadays you can't. It costs a fortune just to go to the grocery store to get food. You guys know how it is, fellas. I mean, years ago a man could eat. When I was a young kid growing up in this world, no matter how many people he had in the family, that's how much it cost you to go to a place to eat. Years ago, back in the 1950s and 1960s, you can walk into a restaurant, any place, you can eat all you can for 99 cents. If you had a family of 5 people, it costs you $5 to feed a family. You can't do that nowadays. Nowadays, you got to pay like a king just to eat. It's getting rough. And it's going to get a little more rougher, too. So, we all got to deal with it. And so, the best way to deal with it is forget about it and let it do what it's going to do, because it's going to do it anyway. And R&R is the best thing in the world is build a model. It takes you away from problems, takes you away from everything. Everything that's on your shoulders is completely lifted. It's gone, and all you got to do is do work on your models, and that takes that relieves a lot of stress and pressure too. And models can become stressful too if you let them. That's when model syndrome kicks in. When you got about 10, 20 kits that you started, you haven't finished yet, and you open up another one, start another one. Pretty soon you're going to have a whole bunch of unfinished projects, and eventually they'll turn to rubble and they get busted. Then you're really going to regret that. Then it turns into a fool of money soon parted. So you don't want to go there, fellas. So I don't let any more than 3 or 4 models go. Any more of that, 4 models limit me. I won't build anymore until I get those 4 done. So they'll all be done this week. And I'll be free of my card modeling. So my goal is a week from today, I can start building my card models. And all my kits have all been done. So it gives me a good 7 days of I'll get my stuff done. And a lot of them are pretty much finished. These builds I got started, my flying boat, my second entry for Chancellors in North Wales, just a matter of 5, 6, 8 hours before it's done. And my Junkers 88, you're looking at about a good 3 days work on that. And that's plus getting it finished. It's pretty much done now, folks, with the exception of the engine and the undercarriage and other small parts. And the Winnie Mae is a snap. It's all together. So all I need to do is prime it and paint it, and then she's done. And get that. That's about it, guys. And all the group build. I'm caught up with all these group builds, so I'm going to shut down the group builds for a while and go to my cards. I know a lot of you guys out there are rubbing your hands with excitement. So I can't wait till old Frankie Day get these card models going. I like to see how he does these things. And you guys will be really amazed what cards with paper can do. And there's a lot of tips and a lot of shortcuts and card kits I'll show you, which I never learned, which I found out the hard way. And also, like I say again, folks, card models are free. You get on the internet, you get on the Yarthor or the publishing company like Monterez or Answer, Fly Model, GPM, Digital Navy, all these card model kits. They can be found on the internet for free. Take a CD, burn it on your CD, take it down to Office Max or Kinko's, using 65-pound cardstock paper. They run it through a printer. You got a whole kit right there. Take it home and build it. Didn't cost you nothing. The only thing it costs you is take it down and have it printed. Now, if you got a printer or friendly in your own house, you can print right out there. But I highly recommend taking down to Kinko's because there's a lot of color in these card models. They'll suck up those ink cartridges inside your printers. You have to get thrown away your printer and get another one. And so I highly suggest if you guys want to start printing card models, it's not best to just take it down to Kinko's or Office Max. Any stationery store that has a printer right there, you can take it down there and run it through there, and they'll That's it. And you're good to go. So I got a lot of CDs that I burned off here that has card models on there, kits that are out of print, and they're beautiful kits. Okay, guys, I've been out here now for about a good 20 minutes and 13 seconds of counting. It's time to get off here right now, so please stay tuned for an introduction to card modeling. And you'll like this video, folks. This will be done right, be clear. It'll be none of this webcam jazz. And I like to show my mug on webcam. That's why I like to webcam, because it's quicker. And the software I got, like most software, it takes a while for the stuff to load up. Especially this camera behind me. If I keep it down to 5 minutes, it'll take me about almost an hour for it to load up. And any more than 5 minutes, Lord only knows. So anyway, it's time to get off here right now. And before I sign off here again, I'd like to thank one more time again for Chris and Alex, Chris and Alex Modeling. Thank you very much, fellas, for this X6B Supermarine. I'm very honored to you guys. You guys are a dynamic duo of the YouTube. I never seen a father and son duet before. I mean, that's, to me, that's, you two fellas remind me of me and my daddy. You know, me and my pop, we used to burn circles together. We used to fly U-control gas-powered aircraft, and we built models side by side. And I loved my dad. My dad was a good father. He provided for us well. He took care of his kids, and he made us all work. He didn't let us stay around the house and watch TV. He made certain that if you didn't go outside and play, had nothing to do, he'd find you something to do. And once he found you something to do, there's no reneging. You're there for keeps. You're in his clutches, and you're for keeps. Then after you get the job done, so I'll teach you guys a lesson. You guys will find something to do before I ask you to do something again. That's how we learned back in my days. So anyway, guys, there's enough of that. And so Frankie Dave signing up here for YouTube. I'd like to thank everybody again for tuning in. And may God bless and happy modeling. And please subscribe. And you guys are a great bunch of fellows. I'm very happy to the bottom of my heart, to the keel, to the foretop of my ship. And you guys are God sent to me. I love every one of you guys. You guys have been great. I've been here now for over a year now, and you guys make me feel home, and like I know you guys all now, so you guys all know me. And that's what community is all about, guys. It's all about brothership, fellowship, and we all have the same love that we like to share. We always learn off each other. Even though farting win like me, I learn every goddamn day. I may be an old man, but doggone, I know a lot, and there's a lot I don't know. And like I say, like my dad said to me years ago when I was a kid, the day you stop learning is the day you stop living. So when you learn something every day, you're living, and you're learning. Okay, boys, enough of this chat right now. Time to get off here right now, so please stay tuned for the card model induction. And I'm quite certain you guys will get a kick out of this stuff. This is Frankie Day, in Dayton, Ohio. I'd like to thank every one of you guys again, and bye-bye. We'll catch you in the next video, boys. We'll see you, men. Take care, guys.